Jaff and Daria Rochier moved into their Shillington Avenue, Ottawa Community Housing unit in June of this year. Shortly after that, they noticed that the unit was infested with insects, biting insects. They've bitten their son and Mrs. Rochier herself.
I saw my kid is scratching stomach. Some days you wake up and his hand was here got a big bite.
Last week, 4-year-old Arash spent 5 days at CHEO. His father said when he arrived, the young boy exhausted himself from crying, louder than he'd ever heard him cry before.
That's his face. All of them was like this. Everybody put a mask here, and everybody gloves, wearing something like that. I was kind of scared. I said, what's going on? What's happened to my son?
On the discharge papers from CHEO, doctors suggest the young boy be taken for social counseling to deal with the trauma of being bitten so many times by insects.
And he was crying all night. He was crying. He was so much crying, like kind of got weak. He like,
Two things that Jaff Rochier keeps within arm's reach at all times: insecticidal soap and this crawling insect killer. Now, the label on this particular product is like a who's who of the creatures that he finds in his apartment.
I have this one, and I have this one here. Also, this one a lot, and this one.
The couple say they have identified at least 10 different types of insects, and they've kept them live and brought them in a jar to the Caldwell offices of Ottawa Community Housing. The average age of an Ottawa Community Housing building is 35 years old, and they say if they had more money from the federal government, there would be fewer infestations. In Ottawa, Doug Hempstead for the Ottawa Sun.